guys, Sam here. Welcome back to a brand new series on the channel, and as you can tell guys, it's time for a collaboration series. Myself and 7 other YouTubers are involved in this. I'm here to explain to you guys what exactly the draft is, the career mode draft, hometown heroes, and we're actually going to get into the draft with the rest of the 7 and pick our players for our teams. But before I jump too far ahead, what exactly is this career mode draft series that we've come up with? I'm here to explain it to you guys, and we'll get into the draft and you'll see who gets what draft pick, who's in whose group, and what's going to happen. So just stay tuned, listen to the rules. It'll take a couple minutes, and then we can get into the draft. Okay, so right off the bat, how many players are we drafting? It's 10 players in our starting 11 that'll be drafted players. There's one player that's not going to be drafted, and that is the hometown hero from our hometown clubs. Every member in this series has a hometown club, and we'll be using that club as we play each other in matches, and we'll have one player from that team as our starting 11 player. That'll be our hometown hero, leading the boys out into battle. So we're drafting 10 world-class players to accompany our hometown hero. Essentially, when we pick the draft, the first, third, fifth, and 7th draft pick will be in Group A, and the 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th draft pick will be in Group B. So it'll be the odds and the evens, and you face everybody in your group one time, and it's just a normal football match. 3 points is for a win, a point for a draw, and nothing for a loss. And you play each other once. So there's 3 games in the group stages for both groups, and then the top 2 will make it to the playoffs, where we'll have a semi-final and a final. So depending on whether you make the playoffs or not, this will either be a 3-game series for some people and a 4 or 5-game series for others. But it's going to be pretty short because we want to get your guys' feedback on what you think of the series, because we could do different themes, because this is the hometown heroes draft. We could do different themes and stuff like that if you guys do enjoy. So if you enjoy the idea, then make sure you smash a like on the video. Now you may be wondering who's going to get what draft pick and who's going to pick what players. That's what we're going to figure out right now. I think I've done all the explaining that I have to. It's pretty simple actually. It's 8 people in 2 groups of 4 with drafted players. I don't think I have to tell you guys much more than that. The games will be released on weekends, starting from this weekend. So stay tuned to everybody's channel. The links are in the description to the other 7 guys. Go ahead and check them out and subscribe to them, because you don't want to be missing out on any games. You want to be seeing the results and seeing who makes it, especially if your favorite YouTuber is in this and you really want them to win. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe. If you do go on to enjoy anybody else's career modes and stuff like that, there's some really good content in all those 7 channels, so go ahead and check them out. I do implore you. But without further ado, let's get into the draft and let's see who gets what players. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the draft. I have the boys with me here, and we are going to pick out of a hat and see where we're going to land in the draft order. The first name that comes out will be the 8th draft pick, and we'll work our way up to the top draft pick. So I'm going to pick out of this LA Kings hat. I don't know what you guys think of LA Kings. They're an NHL team. The first pick is, for the 8th draft, it's Jared HD. Number 7, Rich Lee. Number 6, Guardy FIFA. Number 5 is T-Ray All Day. Number 4, Jay Akers. Here we go. The person that's going to miss out on Messi and Ronaldo by 1 spot. B-. Pick number 2, draft pick number 2, which we'll have to settle for whoever number 1 doesn't want. iGame in HD. Which means the top pick, which is no surprise to anybody at this point, is Flickify. Well,
since I was lucky enough to get the first pick, there's only one player that I want to get, and his name is John Cena! No, I'm getting Ronaldo.
And that leaves me with the highest rated and best player in the game, maybe. And that is Lionel Andres Messi.
I fucking hate this position.
Start the countdown, Tyler.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Iron Robin.
Gonna go for Neymar.
Well, I'm gonna go with Hazard.
Smash on his left.
That was Hazard?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Gareth Bale.
Okay, I'm going for Aguero.
I'm going to go with Luis Suarez. Luka Modric.
No, I'm going to go for Paul Pogba.
I'm gonna go with Vidal.
Mr. Robin himself, Marco Royce.
It's got to be James Rodriguez. I'm going for him.
Wow. That's who you were saving your like big pick for.
Yeah.
Aubameyang.
Oh, no.
Do you see the plan coming together, lads?
Alexis Sanchez.
I'm going to take Kevin De Bruyne. I'm going to take Ribery.
Yaya Toure.
Jerome Boateng.
Griezmann.
Lacazette.
Verratti.
Thiago Silva.
Sergio Ramos. Go is going to be Memphis Depay.
Iniesta.
I'm gonna go for Conor Plianka.
Tiago.
Otamendi.
Give me Manuel Neuer.
Giorgio Chiellini.
Take Naldo for my center back. I'm also going to be taking Matic.
Go for David Alaba.
Angel Di Maria.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Courtois.
Douglas Costa.
I'm gonna go with Matuidi.
Vincent Kompany.
Petr Cech. And I'm also going to go for Hulk.
Right, I'm going to go for David De Gea.
I'm gonna take Jordi Alba.
I want Miranda.
I'm going to go with Marcelo.
Getting Ramirez.
I'm taking Joe Hart.
I'll be taking Marquisio. Also be taking Barzagli.
Max Hummels.
Nangolan?
Manolas.
Pjanic.
Danilo.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Omar Toprak. My next pick is going to be Hakim Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, I'll go for Ozil.
I'm gonna take Diego Godin.
Jose Gaia.
William Carvalho.
DeMarcos from Atletico Bilbao.
A Polish striker that goes by the name of Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah, I can't believe he's a round 8
Exactly.
pick.
I'm going to be taking Dani Alves
Nice.
and Alexandro.
It's Carlos Tevez.
Benoit from Lunas.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Florenzi at right back.
Nice. That is a really good pick.
Imeric Laporte.
I'm gonna pick Pepe from Real.
Philip Lahm.
I'm going to go for Rakitic. I think I'll go with Nathaniel Klein.
My final pick is Cuadrado.
My final pick, which is a goalkeeper, I'm gonna go for Hugo Lloris.
I'm going to go for the best keeper on the game, Bernd Leno.
Quincy Promes.
Ike O.P. Opara.
Dick, I'm taking Krichalia.
I'm going to go with Jasper Cillessen.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the draft. If you're wondering, you can go ahead and check out the rest of the 7 channels, because today they will be uploading their thoughts on the draft, and you can see everybody's team on their videos. But I'm going to be talking about our team and quickly touching on the draft as well. But you can see it up on the screen right there. Berisha up front, our man, our hometown hero, right up front, the captain, Bessa Berisha, with Conor Plianka on the left, Bale on the right, Verratti, Matuidi and Vidal make up the midfield, with Alba, Pepe, Godin and Danilo as the back four. Hugo Lloris in between the sticks. I genuinely think we did really, really well this draft, if I'm honest. The only real concern for me, not a concern, but the one thing I would have liked is if we got a better first round pick. Gareth Bale's okay, but I would have loved someone like a Neymar or even a Messi and Ronaldo, obviously. But Bale is alright. I think is a pretty decent first round pick, considering our options. I knew going into the draft I didn't need a striker, otherwise Luis Suarez would have been really nice as a first draft pick. I can't believe he was the last first round pick. I can't believe people like Aguero and Hazard got picked ahead of him, because Suarez is an animal on this game. But we picked up Gareth Bale, which I think was okay for a first round pick. And I think we worked well with what we had. I'm very happy with the midfield. Obviously, Verratti and Matuidi are from the PSG career mode, so I'm very familiar with them. They both have high work rates. And Vidal also has high work rates. And the work rates is something that's really, really interesting about this team. The work rates are really interesting. Pepe and Godin with medium-high, Danilo and Alba with high-medium. Everyone in the midfield has high, and then the wingers have high-medium. Berisha also has high. That's probably his biggest downfall, is the high defensive work rates, but he's not really going to be leading the line. I'd like him to sort of play Bale and Conor Plianka by picking up the ball, like winning the ball back. So he's definitely not going to be an out-and-out striker, even though that's where his position is. He is going to be tracking back a lot with his high defensive work rate and helping out the midfield, but this is a team that's really based on movement, and I think very quick play, which isn't how I usually play FIFA. I'm more of like a passing it around sort of guy, but I can play counter-attack if I need to. and this is definitely an attacking team that relies on movement, so it's going to be interesting with Verratti up ahead of Matuidi and Vidal. I think the team's pretty good. You guys let me know what you think. I think we did really well with our centre-backs. Pepe, not the best centre-back, but I think we did alright with Godin. I would have preferred someone like a Bazagli, with Thiago Silva, Ramos going really quickly, and so did Boateng. They went really, really quick, like 4th, 5th round picks. I picked the 2 centre-backs and the keeper in the last 3 rounds, so I think we did pretty good. Lloris is a pretty decent keeper. Alba and Danilo, great. I think our fullbacks are insane. I think we got 2 of the best fullbacks in Jordi Alba and Danilo. And yeah, that's pretty much our team. Looking at the draft in general, I was just looking at it now, the teams that everybody picked. I think I don't think anybody realized how attacking iGame in HD's team was. Like, I was looking through it now, and I realized he's playing a back 3, because he drafted Alaba, Hummels, and Chiellini. And that's it. He's got no more defenders. Then he's got Krychowiak and Yaya Toure as his midfielders. And then, listen to this, he's got Sanchez, Messi, Tevez, and Lewandowski in the same team. I don't know how the hell he's going to work that. I don't know what formation he's planning on playing. But he has got a hyper-offensive team, man. Like, I didn't realize that he picked 4 pretty much strikers. I guess you can count Sanchez and Messi as strikers. I'm assuming he's going to be playing Sanchez on the left with Messi on the right, and then Lewandowski and Tevez down the middle. That is a really hyper-offensive team. It's going to be interesting. He's in our group as well. It's iGame in HD, Jay Akers, myself, and Jared in Group B. You got Flick, B-, T-Ray all day, and Rich Lee in the other group. So, really, really interesting, guys. I'd definitely go check out everybody else's videos talking about how their team is stacking and stuff like that. I haven't really, deciphered everybody's team. I just quickly looked through Flickify's and iGame in HD's, because obviously they got the Ronaldo and Messi picks. But yeah, looking at Tim's team, man, he has got a hyper-offensive team for sure. But as far as our team, guys, I think it's pretty decent. You guys can let me know in the comment section if you think it's pretty good. Ibrahimovic didn't get picked, which was interesting. I would have picked him had I needed a striker, but he didn't get picked, and everyone else didn't want him. Like, we even mentioned it. I was like, dude, no one's picked Ibrahimovic, and no one wanted to pick him. Not even a round 9 pick or a round 10 pick. No one wanted Ibra, which I found interesting. I don't know why everybody else hated Ibra so much. I actually like him on this game. I think he's really good. Because you can just whip balls into him, and I don't know, the work rates is what people were really talking about, but it was really interesting. I found it interesting that he didn't get picked. Lewandowski was like a round 8 pick, which is really interesting, but again, as I was saying, we didn't need a striker, otherwise I probably would have picked Lewandowski earlier, because he's a beast as well. But I don't know, guys. You let me know what you thought of the draft. Do you enjoy this concept? Make sure you let us know in the comment section below, because we will be doing these if you enjoy them. We'll be doing more of these in the future with different themes and stuff along those lines, because drafts are just really fun in general. So you guys let us know in the comment section below if you enjoy this. Get pumped for our first game this weekend. It's going to be absolutely amazing, guys. I'm really excited for this series. I hope you guys are too. As I said before, check out everybody else's channel and their thoughts on their teams. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.